Hey there YouTube, Bad Fat Panda here. I have another match for you guys. Today it is a Battlefield match, and this is the second part of the 30-minute long match I told you I had. And yeah, so this is basically me running around the first part. I really like how this divided into three relatively equal segments. The first segment is going to be me, and I'm going to be using the medic class, and you already saw that match. If you didn't, I have it linked in the description. 99% chance that that's going to happen. And the second part is me using a medic class, but this gameplay eventually transitions into engineer, which I use for the majority of the gameplay. The third is me using the recon and blowing shit up, because that's the way I play recon. I snipe and I blow shit up. And really all my classes I tend to blow shit up. If the medic class had an RPG, I'd be all over that shit. But it doesn't, so I am forced to revive people and spray with my M60, which I'm still using, and you can still hate me for it. So yeah, this is pretty much defending. I want to talk a little bit about playing the engineer class and its effectiveness when I get to that part, but right now it's pretty much just continuation of the gameplay. And Port Valdez I find a very balanced map. Battlefield in general is a very balanced game. There are a couple things that have like clusterfuck potential, like spawns, but really it sort of adds to the balancing aspect. You can't really get spawn trapped, so to speak. People can certainly like lay over you and just wait until you spawn and kill them in certain game types, but rush is pretty like aggressive. There's nobody's really focusing on their KD. It's something I like people just play the objectives, people just rush, people play the way that really any first-person shooter should be played. Doesn't involve camping in a corner like a little bitch. And that's what the recon class is for. But I find you're going to see me play the recon class, and I certainly don't camp in a corner like a little bitch. And really I play it more like assault class. I like C4 and I like it a lot. And yeah, the engineer, I sort of failed there. That was like a spawn fail, but I think he actually came from inside the building because somebody would not have had that enough time to spawn. He just got shot in the back. And yeah, but the reason Port Valdez is balanced in particular as opposed to any other map, it's great for any game type. I like it specifically on Rush because I'm not really a big team deathmatch player. That is where you get the campy people. And the game, I don't know, it sort of promotes camping in a deathmatch situation, but there are also people, like, there are enough vehicles and stuff. If you camp in this game, if you don't have Battlefield, then let me explain something. If you camp in this game, you are punished for it. People will blow your building up with tanks, people will blow whatever edifice you're hiding in up with tanks, and people will call mortar strikes in on your face, and it doesn't work. So here I commit suicide, and this is, I spawned as the wrong class, I realize that, and I want to play the engineer. And yeah, I'm just going to finish talking about Port Valdez first, and then I'm going to get into my engineer that I like so much. Engineer was the first class I leveled up, so that's why they have a UMP and all that associated stuff. So this is actually the third point we're defending in a rush match. There are 4 points on, I believe, every map. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong in that. But I do believe that there are 4 points for every single map. Ideally, you want to actually defend the first one unless you're going for just like an epic score and just dragging it out because it's a really shit team. But I don't do that. Here I'm just laying AT mines and hoping that guy doesn't kill me, and he doesn't because he just sucks. Absolutely sucks as I fail with my 443 Rex. Oh no, 412 Rex? I forget. But he sucked and I shot him and he died. And now I'm reloading. This is like sort of like the magnum of the so here we go. Here's my first victim. Oh, he didn't die, motherfucker. An Apache got him, I guess. So he ran over every single one of my AT mines, but whatever. Port Valdez has a lot of buildings to defend in, but it also has a lot of vehicles, and that makes it balanced, pretty much. There you go. There's Port Valdez in a nutshell. The engineer class is one of the. Each class has their own use. It's not like other games that you can sort of customize your own class to what the situation might be. This you can change it on the spot to whatever you need. When I'm playing engineer, the first thing I do is on a map with a lot of vehicles, I change to the AT mine. I go up there and I have this explosive upgrade, explosive Mark II, and basically what that does is that gives me extra AT mines and it gives me extra AT mine damage. And who wouldn't want that? So I lay those, I lay 6 of them, and then I continue going on. Hopefully I can find somebody with a assault class, so I can, sorry I burped there, so I can get an assault class. This guy jacks the tank. Little does he know I have an AT4 and I'm mad crazy. So yeah, don't get in vehicles when I'm around. I will blow shit up. It's really like one of the most fun things in this game is getting C4 and just running at a tank and blowing it up and blowing yourself up. That's what you're gonna see. The third part of the video is just me suicide charging tanks. But yeah, tanks specifically, when you're actually trying to blow stuff up with launchers, it is really imperative that you understand that tanks have a lot of armor at the front. You should not aim at the front. You should not target the front of the tank. You need to target the back or the sides, unless you're in a situation where I'm either going to attack the front or I'm possibly going to die. Because when you shoot launchers at a tank, it pisses the driver off and he may get a little bit frazzled. That's what you want. Playing any first-person shooter, playing any game like an FPS game, there is somebody at the other end of the controller, and you have to realize that they're going to do certain things. They're going to do certain predictable actions. They're human like everybody else, unless you get like a bot, which would be not good. But here's me sniping. I guess I switched to the sniping class early because I didn't want to blow any more vehicles up, and I was just feeling like being a sniper. Quickscoping in this game is quite easy, but it's a little bit more off-putting if you're not used to it. The scopes take a long time to scope in, and there's a difference in time and video. It's not lag, but there's just a specific cut where you don't actually see the scope. So it takes a while to bring it out. As I quickly scope that guy and just hone that guy. M412 Rex, I was right the second time. And so yeah. That's a Magnum, and this is a M24, which I highly recommend. I posted a recon class up, like my thoughts on the recon class up earlier, so I won't get into that much. But certainly, if you're going to be an engineer, there are just a few things you need to know. The class is designed about being stealthy and flanking. You have a silenced weapon. You have a silenced weapon for a reason. You have to get in behind enemy lines. Preferably, I would have liked to see the assault class with a silencer because you have the ability to use C4, or at least have C4 in the engineer class. But you have so many other tools to use, then it really doesn't matter that much. So I'm backing up my team here. I see that there's a tank over there. I don't have C4 equipped. I have the mortar, so I changed that soon. By accident, I move into that tank, but it probably would have saved me to stay in there. He kills me with an AN-94, which is. It's somewhat overpowered because it's a two-shot burst rifle. If you haven't played, I don't think it has a full auto setting. I know in real life, but it's a two-shot burst rifle in this game. And it's sort of like the M16. It's not overpowered, but it's pretty powerful and potent. And you can do a lot of damage with it even in close range. So here we've been taken back to the last location. I don't think I've ever lost the previous one before. And I was doing some to defend it, but I really didn't give it my all. And here I take advantage of the fact that I spawned as recon. I think I switched my class to C4 either this time or the next time I die. I die a fair amount. I think I die like 20 times, but I get an insane score at the end, and that's really what Battlefield is about. You don't have a lot of people playing for KD. You have a lot of people playing for the objective, and that's what I do. As I get a nice headshot through the tree line there. Sniping is really fun and really rewarding in this game, and I'm spotting UC, and I'm trying to pick people off as much as I can. I didn't go for a headshot on that guy. I don't know why. I think I was just trying to get the quick kill. I unlocked the VSS, and that is it's a camping tool weapon in my view. People use it a lot in hardcore because it's a silent sniper rifle. It takes I think still 2 shots to kill, or 1 shot to kill. I don't know. I don't really pay attention to weapon damages in this game. I haven't like seen any compiled lists or anything like that yet, but here I disarm because I'm a team player. I'm all like pro team, let's go team. And this guy's just like, what the F? And I knife him. I really don't knife a lot in this game. It takes a lot of effort, and it's really not something that's that intuitive. So I get a hit marker on that quick scope, but I hit him in like the leg, but I still get 89% damage on him, and take him down to 11%. And that's the percentage health left is something that sort of irks me, because I'm always like, damn it, and just like 6% left. If they had that in Modern Warfare, I would get so pissed, so unbelievably pissed. Here I know I switched to C4, and I go and I take this tank out because nobody else is doing it, and I like to kill myself a lot as I do there, and I get myself a nice double kill, I think. So if you guys like this, please comment, rate, and subscribe. I will have the third part out sometime next week. Other than that, have a good week, peace out, and have a happy Sunday.